Welcome back. We awoke to shocking news today. For the second time this week, a celebrity, someone who touched all of our lives with their work, their presence, dead by suicide.
Yeah, today it was famed chef and world traveler Anthony Bourdain. We assume that celebrities have it all, but now another death that has us all questioning why suicide.
Joining us now is Dr. Carole Lieberman. She's a forensic psychiatrist, a medical expert. You practice locally here in Beverly Hills. Thanks so much for coming in and shedding some light on this awful issue that we have to talk about.
Yes, there has been, since 9/11, an approximate 25 to 30% increase in suicides. And yet people do not, for the most part, think about that it can be attributed to that, to how we all feel since that day, not just 9/11, but also, you know, the continuing threat of terrorism since then. We're all feeling more fearful, more unprotected, more adrift and lost. And so when something happens in our life that pushes us off the edge, you know, it's much easier to have that happen today. And Anthony Bourdain actually gave the greatest clue to where he was coming from and to where we're all coming from. A few days before he died, he bought a painting.
So literally earlier this week.
Yes, the day is not exactly clear yet,
but that recently.
Very recently. He bought a painting that said, "The sky is falling. I am learning to live with it." Well, obviously, you know, he wasn't able to live with it in the end. It's a picture of leaves falling and a man trying to look very stoic underneath. And that is such a metaphor for what happened, of course, on 9/11 with the planes falling from the sky. But, you know, one of the things that is sad, and it's an example of what I was saying, is that it's just come out that besides, you know, what he was feeling about the world and all that, first of all, he has admitted that he is depressed, that he's had been having battles with depression over the years.
He says he has an unhappy soul. That was what he was saying in an interview within the year.
And he said also, like, sometimes if he gets a bad hamburger at the airport, it can throw him into a spiral of depression. You know, he's kind of on the edge. And so just recently, pictures over the last few days, or day or so, pictures of his girlfriend, Aja Argento, are showing her with a French journalist, Hugo Clement.
So something could have been taking place there.
Potentially.
We don't have much time. What should the takeaway be for people at home?
Well, the takeaway should be that since we are in this more fragile state because of the world state, it's important for us to have close relationships, people who can support us and so on. But what's even more important is to get treatment if you're feeling depressed. Don't just say, oh, a hamburger can make me depressed. Go see a psychiatrist. The treatment for depression, which includes, you know, when you're suicidal, it's because of having major depression. That's a symptom of it. Go to a psychiatrist. The treatment is therapy, not just going away with a prescription and getting medication, but you need therapy, ongoing therapy, to get to the bottom of what is making you depressed.
All right, Dr. Lieberman, we'll leave it there. We want to get this information out here. The National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, 800-273-8255. Important number for everyone to have.
Thank you, Dr. Lieberman. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we'll be right back.